Good evening and welcome to episode 87. As always, we will start with our gratitude attitude. So, if you would please gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath as you exhale. Relax your body. Take another deep breath as you exhale. Let all the tension from your body drip out. Take one more deep breath. This time, completely let yourself loose. Now, think of one thing that you're thankful for that happened in the past week. Once you have identified that, think about why you are thankful. And now, let's set it free. If you're by yourself, say it out loud what you are thankful for and why. If you are with someone, tell it to each other. Okay, so I was talking to a group of people who are in the mortgage business recently. This is one of the most stressful times for this group in the past 13 years. Most of them earn their money on the commission they make on a loan origination. As you can imagine, loan originations have come to a screeching halt in the past 4 months. This uncertainty about the future is creating a lot of anxiety, which is natural. So I thought, how about we discuss how we can embrace these uncertain times and see what kind of possibilities might come up? Let's dig in. Let's face it, there is comfort in certainty. We as human beings love routines. It gives us this sense of security. You see, our brains have a bias against change. Change means things can get worse. It could get better, but there is a possibility that it could get worse. And that creates a possibility of a painful experience. No matter how small that possibility might be, from our caveman days, we wired our brains to avoid pain at all cost. That means, regardless of the potential for upside, your brain will try to avoid uncertainty. And when we start living by avoiding all uncertainty, we tend to isolate ourselves from the world. And this creates its own set of problems. Sometimes people start on this negative feedback loop and create unnecessary issues for themselves. I'm sure you know someone in your life who is in a job they absolutely hate. They've told you that in that many words, right? They've been complaining about it for years. However, they feel that a change of job is uncertain and they would not pull that trigger, right? It's like the devil you know. For them, it's a choice between devil you know versus the unknown. They may find indeed there are greener pastures on the other side. In these times of uncertainty, it may be time to look for what else is out there. And although it's tough for someone in the mortgage business to manage finances, right? But arguably, this is the best job market to be looking for a job in generations. There are a number of things we need to adapt in order to embrace uncertainty. First thing is to realize that there is no such thing as a certainty. And we talked about this before at length that only constant in life is change. Similarly, the only thing certain in life is uncertainty. The sooner we accept this, the better we will be. Once we embrace the uncertainties in life, we'll be able to see opportunities that present itself. I was talking to a retail day trader recently, maybe a month and a half ago. And quite possibly, this guy is the most successful retail trader in history. He has had days better than Goldman Sachs on occasion. Think about that. And I asked him what he thought made him successful when 98% of the people who try end up failing. And he told me something interesting. He said he never goes into a day expecting something. He said, I'm here to see what the market has to offer. I don't hope that it goes one way or the other. Think about it. I mean, this guy has truly embraced uncertainty, right? We all have our biases, and this guy knows how to put his biases on the side. So you see, when we stop hoping for things, we are embracing uncertainty. This leads us to become excited about possibilities. When you don't know what is coming and have embraced it, all of a sudden you have a kid's curious mind. You are now wondering what will happen instead of hoping for a particular outcome. And that's in lies life's beauty. Embracing uncertainty also allows us to learn more about the fear within. It allows us to learn about who we really are. But embracing uncertainty and thriving in uncertainty is not a quick thing. It happens over time. It's actually a process where we learn how to avoid judging ourselves. So, when we embrace this uncertainty, we are accepting the fact that we don't have all the answers. And that is such a liberating feeling. It also helps us find better ways. Now that we have accepted our ignorance, it allows us to ask questions and find answers. We tend to throw a wider net when we know we don't have all the answers. That broadens our horizons. So I strongly encourage you to embrace uncertainty. You'll be amazed by the change for the better. So, in our meditation practice today, we'll use a technique called black and white meditation. As always, at first, we will settle down at our hearts. Then we'll imagine that all of our stress is gathered at our heart in the form of thick smoke. When we breathe in, we'll imagine bright light getting into our nostrils. When we breathe out, we'll breathe out all thick smoke of stress at our heart. So that's the plan. If you are ready, let's begin. Please get into your meditation posture. If you are sitting in a chair, just keep your legs straight. Back upright, spine erect. Make sure your shoulders are leveled. Gently close your eyes. Keep your mouth just a little bit open. That way, any stress you may have accumulated in your jaws will dissipate. Palms in your lap, right over left. Thumbs gently touching each other. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, completely relax your body. Bring your attention to the sensation of your breath at your nostrils. Feel the cool air as you breathe in. Feel slightly warmer air as you breathe out. Keep your attention at your nostrils for about a minute or so on your own. Now, bring your attention at your heart. Feel the peaceful nature of your very subtle mind at your heart chakra. Stay within this peaceful moment. Let this peaceful moment bring the next peaceful moment. Remember, there is nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just enjoy. Now, imagine all the stress you have in your body, in your mind, in your thoughts, and in your emotions. All that stress gathers at your heart in the form of thick black smoke. As you breathe in, imagine you are breathing in bright white light. As you breathe out, imagine you are breathing out all of that stress in the form of thick black smoke. Breathe in light, breathe out stress. all your stress from your body, your mind, your thoughts, and emotions gathers at your heart in the form of thick black smoke. You breathe in bright white light. Breathe out all the stress in the form of thick black smoke. Once you feel that all your stress is disappeared, focus on the peaceful nature of your heart for about a minute or so on your own. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Any questions? Go ahead, Prema.
No questions. I was just laughing when you were talking about uncertainty. You had a really silly example. You know, I was late couple minutes because I had a customer ranting to me. You know why? Uh, uh, the Taylor Swift concert tickets today, the site crashed and they postponed the sales to start from tomorrow. And he's ranting like there's no tomorrow on how he was all prepared and tomorrow he doesn't have time and his daughter is so upset. Dude, just a concert ticket. Get over it.
Smallest thing ticks people off,
Yeah.
especially when you see this at public places like, when you're at the airport.
Yeah.
Very similar things happen. I was at the airport waiting to board my flight, and the gate agent announced that the flight crew is on the next plane, is next door, gate 44 or something, and they'll come here and we'll go from 46. And the guy thought that they changed the gate to 44. And he just went out there and he started like, why did you not announce there's a gate change, this, that? It's like, there is no gate change, but people just lose it so
Oh, I've
easily.
like people ready to hit the gate agent because they are announcing delays in the flight, and I'm like, what is she gonna do?
Exactly, she has zero power over this thing, right? But that's uncertainty, right? I mean, when you decide to get on a plane, or when the moment you buy a ticket, you are buying uncertainty right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. Any other observations? Anybody else? All right. Thank you, everyone. We pick this up next week.